Joined by Marty Biron. Marty, we just got hit with one of the hottest takes I've ever heard. Greg Cody is the columnist for the Miami Herald, a frequent guest on the Dan Le Batard Show. Here's his quote. Remember, this is his quote. Connor McDavid is overrated. Yep. Boom. He puts up big, impressive stats. Yes, fine. But should he really be called generational, called the best player of the sport, when in 9 seasons he has yet to lead his team to a Stanley Cup? He has the requisite nicknames, McJesus, the chosen one, but he has not proved beyond stats transcendent, able to lift the franchise to ultimate heights. McOverrated. I can't believe he said McOverrated. Marty, we understand the world's about the clicks. I get that. I understand that. But is this the worst take ever?
100%, 125%, 150% the worst take ever. Listen, I get it, right? But we're not living in a league where there's 6 teams or even 21 teams. There's 32 teams, and only one of them lifts the trophy at the end of the year. And it's not just about one individual. It's about how is your team constructed around you. Let's take a look at Connor McDavid's achievement, right? He's got 3 of the top 8 best campaigns since the 05-06 season. Let's go since the rules have been changed. And in that list, only Nathan MacKinnon and Nikita Kucherov has won a Stanley Cup. So McDavid has 3 out of the 8. And yes, it's with, obviously, Leon Draisaitl is on there as well. But it's hard to win a Stanley Cup, but he still is the best player since I have been in the league. Look, I got drafted in 95. I saw the end of Wayne Gretzky. I played a little bit against Mario Lemieux, but Mario was at the end of his career. I played against Jagr. I played against Crosby, Ovechkin, those guys. McDavid is better than them. He is better. Since I've entered the league in full-time 1999, Connor McDavid is the best player I have seen play in the National Hockey League. So, yeah, is that a true quote? Absolutely. Is saying that he's mech overrated? Absolutely not. He is the best player that I have seen, and the team's success is going to come. I get it, but it's not on McDavid.
I listen, I thought you're even shocking me with your own words. MVP 3 of the last 4 years, Ted Lindsay 4 of the last 7 years, Art Ross winner is the league's leading scorer 5 of the last 8 years, and everything you just said there. And then there are the goals that only Connor McDavid could score, where you watch the video and you go, holy mackerel. So if the Oilers do win the Cup this year, forget about the talk about the best player in the game today. And you've already alluded to this. Do we start talking about him entering the top 5 maybe on the NHL's all-time list?
Yeah, listen, the Mount Rushmore of NHL players. Now we're talking about over 100 years of players. And yes, Gretzky, Lemieux, Gordie Howe, right? Those 3 are going to be there and be there forever. They're etched in stone and granite and whatever you want. They're going to be there. And there is definitely a lot to be talked about with multiple and many others. But Connor McDavid, for me now, and still at an early stage in his career, 9 years, it's still young. He can still play another 9, 10, 12 years if he wants to. I think it's starting to carve up the Connor McDavid face on that 4th spot in the Mount Rushmore. I really feel that a Stanley Cup would definitely do that, would put him number 4. Yeah, you can talk about Crosby and many others, but I think that Lemieux, Gretzky, Gordie Howe are up there as the top 3, and McDavid with a Stanley Cup win would be halfway done to the Mount Rushmore finale.
Case closed. Credit to Cody, though. He got the attention he was looking for. For the record, McDavid has 1.58 points per game in the playoffs. That's better than his 1.52 points per game in the regular season. It's also 3rd best all-time behind only Gretzky and Mario Lemieux.